Okay.
Ew. That's a 14?
14 does not do it. I think
Well, I have a
parries your
second
blow
attack.
with its Kopesh.
Narrowing down that AC.
Yep. Getting
That's a
there.
19.
19 will do it.
Alright. That's better.
Somewhere between
Or-
15 and 19.
Yep.
9 damage. And... Raazu.
Hey.
It's rally time.
Yay!
Take,
Woo.
because I just lost a fucking point of charisma. It's 11 temp HP.
Rally's keyed off your charisma?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's rough, Haas. You're staying put
Yeah.
there?
And... sneak over one more.
Okay.
As Adrex shouts at you to find your inner strength and courage and get yourself together. As we have to deal with this creature.
And as you step into the room, you realize that the pool of blood on the floor that the creature was laying in a moment ago is no longer there.
Well, that
Weird.
sucks.
Red,
Mm-hmm.
back to you.
What sort of action is it to apply an oil to a weapon?
Pretty sure we called it a... Oh, you know what? That's probably in the DMG, isn't it?
It's a minor.
Poison
It's
stuff?
by oil type. It's everyone had their own listed when I read the DMG.
Okay. What are you trying to apply?
The drow poison in air quotes, oil D, I believe.
Okay. Let me pull that up here.
I'm gonna apply that D oil.
Did I mute my sneeze properly?
Yes, you
Yes.
did. Thank
Yes.
you. We all appreciate
Okay.
that.
You're welcome.
Yeah, we'll call that a bonus action. That's fine.
Great.
I mean, you're trained in poison kits and stuff, so even if it is an action, then...
Red, as a bonus action, applies oil to one of his stilettos, moves in, and stabs the creature, hopefully.
Okay, so that uses up
Okay.
oil D, correct?
One of my 3, yes. Hits an armor class of 18,
18 hits.
Yay!
and I don't have the damage written down.
That's
for that
okay.
one.
I have it.
Okay. Should I give you the damage for the stiletto and sneak attack?
Yes.
12.
12 is the total on that?
Yep.
Okay, and the damage type is actually not in my handy-dandy...
Radiant. I remember that part.
Right, but the actual damage dice are in another book.
Oh.
Back here in the tunnel!
I'm glad
Weird
Bert
that
got his
it's
tunnel
supposed to-
fixed.
Yeah.
Because I put all my
Weird.
books back up on the shelf. I won't do that again. Usually they just kind of like orbit the room. I've got 2 computer desks in here, so the books just kind of move back and forth depending on where I need to sit. Alright.
You need to do an office tour video for YouTube.
There's not much to it. It's just, I wouldn't even have to move from this chair. I could just hold my cell phone up and rotate once. Go ahead and roll.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he has to make a Constitution saving throw. 15.
8d6.
What is your spell save DC?
If I were to cast a spell with intelligence,
Yeah.
14.
14?
Let me double check that.
Okay.
And proficiency, no, 15.
15.
This one entry is out of date.
Roll 4d10.
Roll all 10s, please.
40-10. 400 damage.
That's pretty good.
25.
25.
Above average.
And you apply this poison to your dagger. Thrust it into this creature. And you can see the pain course through it. You can see illumination, this greenish, sickly illumination, erupt from his various orifices and between his scales. And you pull your dagger out. The illumination fades. And this wound is just seeping this greenish, horrible blood.
That's the end of Red's turn.
pretty productive. Birdie. Wendy's
Okay,
hiding behind you. I imagine Birdie and Wendy are just going to hide behind each other so they're all the way back up against this wall.
I'll run here and I'll shoot him. And while I'm shooting, I'm yelling, it'd be great if we, had some kind of, I don't know, anti-dragon dagger.
Is it a dragon?
It looks pretty dragony to me. So that'd be 22.
That'll hit.
It looks more like Birdie.
That's not a dragon.
Looks less like Adrex and more like Birdie.
So that is 15 piercing.
I just imagine like a slider. As a character creator.
I mean-
one end is Birdie, the other end.
I learned in Final Fantasy V that just because something is called a dragon and looks exactly like a dragon doesn't mean it's a fucking dragon.
Yeah, it's true.
So it's Final Fantasy IV.
No, the dragon Avis.
Oh, you're right. It's just a D. Yeah, you're
In
right.
the
It's
last
just a missed
dungeon
D.
of 5 doesn't take extra damage from the goddamn
Oh,
dungeon.
Oh, yeah.
The dragon Avis, yeah.
The crow.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
See, you launch an arrow at this thing, and it winces in pain once again as you pierce its thick scale. And it's definitely looking bloodied. Moving or staying put?
I've already moved.
So you moved closer back to the rope and where the scary ghost voice is?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like I've got to give you another opportunity to stab me in the back again.
No, you stabbed Raazu in the back.
Yeah.
Raazu,
I
Hey.
got stabbed by roachlings.
I have a 19,
Yep.
and a 16,
Nope.
and an 11.
Nope.
So just one of these Kopesh hits
Yep.
for 6 points slashing damage. As its second lunge and its bite, you again manage to get your halberd up in time.
Okay.
It's your turn.
I feel better now. All right. Thank you, Adrex. I have a little bit of cushion. Here we go.
Adrex believes in you.
He does, but
That's weird.
I don't know why he does. I only rolled 9 to hit.
You can see so many of your friends.
9, but we've already established like a 13 won't hit, so that's not gonna.
No, look at this metagaming creep. Look at him.
No, I think that's great. That's Dungeons and Dragons, baby.
That's a nat 20.
Nat 20 will probably do the trick.
Yeah.
You might want to use your ability though to make
yeah,
that
that-
24.
Oh, let's some steak on it.
Yeah, let's put some stank on it. Does this thing count as, by chance, a... let me look
Listen,
at my
all you know is
class.
it's not a dragon.
All right. Let's see here. Does this count as... Okay, if it is a
Well, give me the halberd damage first.
an undead or a fiend, halberd damage is a 16.
A 16? Okay.
Yep. And putting a level 2 slot on it, so it's going to be 3d6 baseline. If it is undead
3d6, those are d8s.
no d8s. I'm sorry, I missed. I know how to work.
Oh my god, it's raining really hard. I think I left my dog outside. I'll be right back.
That seems fine.
So
He's
If it is not-
drowned.
if it is an undead or a fiend, it's going to get another 2d8 for.
It's just sitting there with its mouth open.
Okay, no, I didn't. He's in there on the bed. He made it back inside. Alright, I'm
Okay.
sorry. What were we doing?
So you got the 13 radiant damage, right? Or no, I'm sorry, 16 radiant damage, right?
16 radiant?
Or no, 16 slashing damage.
Yes, I got that.
Okay, 25 radiant damage. If it is an undead or a fiend, then it gets another 2d8 on top.
You slash into this thing with your halberd, and you just split its scaly hide in half. And this thing, you hear the clatter as its Kopesh crashes to the ground. It reaches out with these clawed hands, grabs you by the scruff of your neck, and it says something to you in Infernal. Who speaks Infernal?
I do.
Does
No,
Birdie-
wait. I speak Abyssal. Never mind.
Nobody has Infernal?
Wrong side.
Okay. That you don't know what it was, but it sounded like a terrible threat. And it coughs blood into your face. And then it breathes its last and slumps forward in front, into your form.
Raazu's breathing hard.
Hey, the blood in this room gone.
And yeah, now
Really
examining
weird.
the creature too, you don't see the original wound he apparently suffered, and his wing looks fine.
So what that tells me is he was playing possum.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
does Raazu have blood all over her? Because I have a way to fix that.
Well, typically at the end of a fight where you're using martial weapons, yeah, pretty much everybody's covered with blood.
Well, I know, but like, I can fix that if you want me to, Raazu.
Like what? What?
So I pull the wand out, create water out, and drench Raazu.
Oh,
Ugh. I'm wearing leather underneath this.
Oh, that's gonna stink tomorrow.
Yeah.
I hope that halberd's stainless.
Ugh.
I'm keeping track of how many charges
So am I.
this one has.
That's yeah. It's got.
But
I'm gonna investigate the. I'm gonna rifle through its pockets, but I'm also gonna investigate this Kopesh.
Okay. The thing doesn't have any
This-
pockets.
Okay.
Kopesh is big and heavy. Has the same stats as a scimitar. Although it does strike me, you could probably learn how to use a Kopesh at a seminar. Go to a Kopesh seminar. Other than that,
Hey, Birdie, do you... No.
nothing else in the room. Just the large windows facing outward, and you can see where two of the glass panes in the center would open up outward onto the balcony you all saw from outside.
So
Can
this
you
is-
check this for magic, Birdie?
Sure, if I can, I'll see if I can identify anything magical about it.
are these things locked?
No, in fact, you just push the glass panes open.
This
And-
thing was not trapped in here.
Well, there were the chains. Maybe it didn't want to leave. I had wings.
Raazu,
Birdie,
Raazu
you're casting
points at the-
detect magic or
yeah.
identify?
Okay, like it was just handed to me and says, "Here, see if this is magic." So
But what spell are you using?
I'm not.
You're
I
not.
don't have them.
Okay.
This is a magic
I'm
list
just-
campaign brick, right?
I'm just saying, like, he handed it to me, and
That's
What
a
I'll
little
do is
big
I'll
and
say- I'll
unwieldy
s-
for you.
I'll say some magic. I'll say some magic words over it,
Okay.
and hand it back, and just be like, I don't know.
Hold on to it.
So who's taking
I
this
got-
Kopesh?
I don't use a sword.
Hold on to it, Wendy will say. Kopesh might fall under longsword proficiency.
Scimitar, actually.
Ah. Screw it. Throw it away.
Raazu, what are you doing out on the balcony?
I'm gonna step outside.
And you got a good
And
40 or
again-
50-foot drop down to the top of the
And
switchback
again-
that you climbed
Be
up.
right back.
And again, I say, yes, this thing was not a prisoner here because it could have.
I mean, if this Kopesh probably needs to go to Adrex.
Yeah, I can't use it.
Adrex will probably make the most use of it. Adrex, it is finesse and light.
Because he could use his silvered short sword and the Kopesh.
That's pretty sick.
You look badass while doing it too.
Raazu takes a moment and then starts to heal her wounds with her poultices.
Gross. Okay.
I'm gonna take 12 hit points back.
Wow, weird when you heal yourself, you take 12. Not like 4 or 2.
Get beaten out of me by my own party members. I don't want.
That is true. What's next?
So, there's nothing noteworthy in this room, like along the aside from just the big stained glass.
No, I mean, you got the gorgeous stained glass windows, but other than that, the only other features of the room was the creature laying in the center.
Did we ever see what was up here?
Up where?
There wasn't.
I guess just a
anything
wall.
there.
Yeah, it's just a wall.
Okay.
I think at this point it's the heat room or nothing. I can't think of anywhere else we haven't been.
So wait,
Yeah.
Brett.
Yeah.
So what part of this, like, say we were out on this balcony, right?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
What do we see when we look at the most of the building? Is it just like a wall, a cliff wall going out like this?
Yeah, pretty much. In fact, the balcony that you're standing on is...
Yeah.
Let me double check my notes here. So when you were looking at the front face, you saw a couple brickwork protrusions. One from the entryway
Yeah.
that you came in, the balcony that this connects to, that was about 40, 50 feet overhead, and then two of semicircles off to the sides representing this tower and this tower. Up on the third floor of this tower, you saw light, and when you went up into that room to investigate, that's where you met the illithid.
So we've essentially found everything that we saw from the outside.
Yes.
Okay. In that case, I'm not going to make my offer.
We've never investigated the cupboard. Remember?
You didn't feel like it. Didn't want to.
I mean,
I think Adrex actually just didn't. I didn't feel like it.
no. Adrex also failed it. Raazu and I are the only ones that passed that.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
I didn't feel like saying so. Whatever. We've checked everywhere.
I mean, I still don't feel like going up those stairs, but there's the backwards hallway.
I still say we.
It's the heat door.
No, we already went up the stairs. Or rather, we went up the rope, and so we don't need to go up the stairs. So I say we go through that hallway and go shoot them.
Yeah.
Going up the stairs, I agree, would be stupid.
Mm-hmm.
They're the worst stairs.
Yeah, stairs suck.
There was blue rats in there.
Oops.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna shoot them.
Okay. So who's opening up this door?
Red's been in front for most of this.
And you're going to pass through it with your eyes closed like you've done before?
Yep.
I'll go next because I don't have any eyes to close.
Okay.
I'll go next.
Adrex goes where the torch goes.
What is this?
That's true of Adrex, yeah.
This is not there anymore.
Okay then.
You
Up the
guys
stairs we
enter
go.
into
then.
the second landing.
Yeah, these are very different stairs.
Go ahead and make an intelligence saving throw.
Is this against a magic or a spell?
Gray area. So tell me what you have. I'll work it on my end.
Plus 3 to the save.
Go for it.
I got an 11 to
11?
start.
Okay.
20.
19.
4.
Adrix?
Okay. 20.
All right. The 20s and the 19s pass. So Windy and Red just don't feel like climbing any stairs. You just don't want to. Everybody else
suck.
starts making their way up.
Hey guys, I just thought about this. I'm blind. I shouldn't be climbing stairs.
What? Shut up and climb the stairs.
Nah.
Yeah, I think I'm blind too.
All right. So here's
Then
what happens.
what do you suggest we do?
Are the three of you climbing up the stairs without them?
No, that sounds like a very bad idea.
Okay.
I mean, I think we should bodily pick them up and carry them up the stairs. That way they're not climbing the stairs.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, all right.
So
Is it that I
Rossi,
don't want to climb the stairs or I don't want to go up the stairs?
you just have no desire to go up these stairs. Just
I'd rather not.
any curiosity you had about what's up there, or any plan you had to go up there and investigate, or just nothing there about climbing these stairs anymore.
Democracy in action. Let's get them and go.
Do the two of you
Yep.
try to prevent yourself from being fireman carried up the stairs?
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
I don't think I'm gonna fight it. I just don't want to, right?
Yeah.
Windy doesn't.
yeah. You're not
Windy doesn't
compelled to
know.
fight it. You can if you want, but you're not compelled to it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, Wendy's not the kind of person who would just be like, no, I don't want to climb these stairs, so I'm gonna stab Adrix.
Well, Red wasn't going to stab anyone, but he's going to twist out of your grip once you got part way up the stairs and go back down.
All right, Red, go ahead and make a acrobatics against either Raazu or Adris's strength check, depending on which of them is doing it.
Adris.
You got it. And there's the die.
I believe in you, Adris.
Yay, nope. That's going to be a crap. It's an 11.
16.
Okay.
Pure
So are you guys
strength, right?
leading
Yeah.
Red down here as he slips from
Well,
Adris's
no,
grip?
it's once they get about halfway up, then I twist twist free and go back down the stairs.
All right.
Hey,
So cool.
what are you doing?
We're gonna roll some initiative. Here's how we're going to lay this out because we're on 2 different floors. We essentially have this same circular room, 1 floor up, where you guys have climbed up to.
So, Brick,
Yeah.
should we just use 10?
What do you mean use 10?
Just use 10
Since
as
we
a-
have a second circle.
You can if you want, if that makes it easier for you.
Yeah, it makes me picture it better.
Okay. Yeah, it's the same kind of shape.
So I guess we're.
The only difference is that the top room, remember, is the top landing, so the stairs do not continue up from there.
Alright.
I'm just getting some stuff situated in Photoshop here, so I know exactly.
To be clear,
what
I'm on
to do.
Adrex's shoulders like a piggyback.
Yes. That's fine. We'll go ahead and represent that.
Wait, Adrex is carrying both of us?
No,
Ah, he
You're
was
on,
trying to
you're on
grab
Rasu's shoulders, not Adrian's.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I know. Rasu's
Because here's the
shoulders.
thing, Raazu. It's not that I don't want to ride on your shoulders. It's that I think Adrex is less likely to accidentally stab me while trying to kill something while I'm on your shoulder.
Then get off of my shoulder.
Based on what? What are you basing that on?
Raazu's general murderousness.
Okay.
I mean, she did whip the party kobold.
No, I mean, that part was reasonable.
Yeah, but for what it's worth, less likely, not unlikely.
Well, there are no guarantees in life anyway.
It's true.
Adrex would do it by accident. Raazu would make the conscious decision that she would rather stab me and something than no one.
Yeah, you guys get to the top of the stairs up there. Up to the landing, and that had the door leading into the hallway that has the Underdark scenery painted on the walls. And then beyond that
To
is
the clock room.
So you guys continuing on into the clock room once you get up there?
I guess.
Right now it's Windy's turn. There's nothing overtly hostile that you can see up here.
Yeah, I'll hop off Raazu's shoulders and go open up that door.
Okay. Birdie?
Yeah.
You have an action.
I'm gonna peek back down the stairs and be like, "Come on!"
I mean, you can't see anything because the stairs curve away from you. You can't
Well, I'll
actually
just-
look down to the landing where Red is now standing.
But you know he's there.
You do know he's down there.
Watching.
I'll go down there and start pulling on his arm
Okay. Raazu.
like a small child.
Raazu lets out a world-weary sigh, then decides it goes after Windy through the door.
So you start moving down the stairs as well? Oh, no, you're
No,
going,
when he opened the door.
you're going
Yeah.
through the hallway. So Adrex is
Yeah.
alone in this room now.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Adrex, wisdom saving throw.
Adrex is not the one you want to be on
He's
the
got that
side.
folksy wisdom.
Come on, shit. It's a 9.
A 9. And you start hearing the voices in your head. And you feel this brand new scimitar that you've been handed. That feels just light and fast. And your short sword on your other hand. You hear the voices. Kill them, stab them, spill their blood.
Alright.
And you are under the effects of Dominate Person. And Windy and Rossi are standing in front of you, and their backs are right there. Red, Birdie is pulling on your arm from downstairs, but you still have no desire to go up these stairs.
Yeah, I'd really rather not.
So what do you do?
I'm proficient.
I mean, I just don't. I don't think it. There's got to be another way. Maybe we can get to the outside of the building and climb up the front of the facade. What do you think?
We are
and I
literally
think
in the
we can
back of
make
a
it.
mountain. We are literally in the back of a mountain.
You've never done any mountain climbing?
We are in the inside of a mountain.
Adrix,
It's still mountain climbing even if you're on the inside.
Yes.
tell you what, boy.
My turn.
these two look real nice and lined up for prime dragon breath. They're right there. They're in that nice cone. But you're also carrying these nice sharp swords. You know it's real easy to hit Windy now. She can't see you. They're definitely
Okay.
not expecting it.
I love this as Brick Road as the evil voice in Adrex's head.
I have to imagine when Adrex gets mind controlled, like anyone else, they would hear their own voice telling them to do something, but Adrex doesn't, just because he's just like, nah, that's not me.
Ajax here's Vincent Price. Adrex, what do you do?
Hey, Wendy,
Yeah.
check this out.
Yeah.
Oh, you get to roll at advantage because she's blind.
Oh shit, really?
Yes, really.
That's the shittiest thing to say to somebody.
That's a 2, man. I got really excited.
I can't see it. What are you doing?
How much is this Kopesh damage?
It's as a
1d8.
scimitar. It's in the PHB. I think it's a D6
it's
plus your
D6.
either strength or dex because it's a finesse weapon.
This is a really good way to tell if a weapon's magical.
Haha, there's the one. That's 6 damage.
It's not magical, just slashing. I know you've got
Ow.
extra attacks
I do.
and a bonus action.
No, I don't get the bonus action.
Wait, why
I
not?
got the shield. I got the shield equipped still.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you're just taking
Got
2
it.
attacks with the Kopesh and you got the shield. Gotcha.
Well,
You rolled 120 all session while you were dominated.
well.
It's fine. It's a D6.
You can just rally her later when you're not killing her.
Oh Jesus, it's 15 damage.
So, Wendy, you begin following Raazu back into this hallway, and Adrex says, "Hey, Wendy, check this out," and then just starts slashing at you with this brand new Kopesh you just handed him.
I think I'm dominated. Hit me.
Hey, Wendy, it's your action.
Gotta
You
hit
got
the
big
shit out of him.
cuts on your back, and there's
Yeah, guess
feathers
what?
sticking
I'm
out.
not doing no 1 damage with my punches. Shouldn't have hit the party monk. Couldn't do 1 damage if I tried.
Are you?
Do you have advantage from something?
No.
No.
In fact, I'm blind.
Yes.
Yep.
That's a... What's your AC? That's 13.
18. It's
18? I got plenty of attacks.
Adrex, somebody just attacked you and missed.
And I got this great shield.
You do.
that grapples.
Uh-oh.
I don't care. You grab onto my leg. I just punch you with my other leg.
All right.
I think that's called a kick, Nodal.
No, it's a leg punch. I invented it.
You leg punch Adrex's shield. Adrex, you expend your reaction to clasp her leg up in the band, so Wendy is now grappled and hopping on one leg.
Wendy gets grappled by the thing, twists around, and kicks him in the head with the other leg.
How'd that,
That one does hit.
Okay, for...
I don't know. Can I do 1 damage?
You
Do
can.
I have to roll
you
my
can,
full...
you can elect to, no problem.
Yeah, I'll deal 1 damage.
I feel like that would be a real dick ruling. No, the book says your martial arts has to do more damage.
You fucking own him. He's dead.
Adrex,
gets
go ahead
to
and make
a
that wisdom
throw.
saving throw.
I'm so bad at these. I want to blip that.
You're gonna blip that.
You do get +3 to it because you're still within 10 feet of...
Eight.
Hey, there you go.
And you shake it off. I mean, you're holding your sword and it's covered in Wendy's blood, and her leg is attached to your shield, and she's leg punching you with the other one, and you snap out of it, and it's just you're horrified at what's going on.
Flurry of blows. Take 2 more damage as 2 punches rain down on your head.
No, I deserve this. This is fair.
All right, Birdie, you're up.
Yep.
I just really don't want to. We've got some pittance. We've got plenty of rope.
What if there's slaves up there?
Is this your action? You trying to convince him to come up the stairs?
Yes, I'm trying to convince him to come up the stairs.
Okay.
Like,
You hear
I-
Adrex shouting, "I've been dominated! Get him up here!"
Birdie looks up and be like, whatever.
Raazu.
Raazu was about to pull out her whip and beat Adrex, but never mind.
No, Adrex, I just want to make sure everyone has the appropriate picture here. Adrex is standing there, looking sheepish, holding the shield attached to his hand, from which dangles Windy in the air.
Yeah, no, it's a wild scene, and Raazu is she's had enough of it.
You're headed back downstairs? We are
I
still
mean-
on initiative.
There's not much I can do at this point, but
Raazu, go see what got him.
yeah, I'm gonna go head back down the stairs.
Okay.
So I guess I'm back here.
I meant up here.
Adrex
What?
and Windy,
What are you talking about?
please be making an intelligence saving throw, both of you. Ah.
18.
15.
Yeah, 18.
5 points of psychic damage, which you both can cut in half because you passed the save.
Ow!
Adrex,
Raazu, it's up here.
out of the corner of your eye, you feel, or you see rather,
No.
talking to Adrex, you go away. From this section of the wall, an illumination. Just for a moment, then you feel something pinch your brain. Go ahead and make that save one more time.
Again?
Yep.
Damn.
16.
Oh, I remember this. There was a hole in there, wasn't there?
There was.
Two.
Two?
Yeah.
11 points of psychic damage, which Windy can cut in half. As a second glowing illumination from the mouse hole pinches your brain.
Adrex, you better drag me over there.
Gonna bring us to red.
I really think we should just like get ropes and pittons, and it's just the stairs look like a lot of effort. Now, if we go outside, we climb the mountain, we can probably figure out where to drill into it and just hammer our way through.
With what? Where do we get those kind of tools?
You're gonna have to physically carry me up the stairs, is what I'm thinking.
Yes.
Okay.
He's not going up under his own power. Adrex.
Hell yeah. Just push me in there. I'll get him.
Now this is a mouse hole, so if you start shoving her in there, it's really gonna hurt.
Well, I was gonna take a javelin and start poking at it. Just
Okay.
poking that mouse hole and hit shit.
Now you're just kind of probing to see what's in there, or are you like going in with real force?
I'm going in with real force because
Make an attack
Adrex
roll at disadvantage. I mean, you have disadvantage for like 4 different reasons here, but
okay.
we'll go with you can't see the target.
That is a 17.
17. Go ahead and roll damage.
Skewered.
Adrex mad. It's 11 damage.
Okay.
There's that 6.
You thrust your javelin in, and it feels like it makes several impacts. Like you're not impaling your way through a bunch of things, but you feel a lot of creatures scurrying around in there. And you know that you've hit a couple of them. And you can hear the swarming around in there as they try to make their way away from your javelin.
Second attack.
Yep. Same weapon, going with the javelin.
Yeah. It's a 14.
A 14 will hit. That was at
Alright.
disadvantage, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
he rolled 2.
Yep. Boop.
Another 10 damage.
Okay.
I'm glad to see you're not actually using loaded dice, because if you were, you have the wrong kind of loaded dice.
Yeah, same thing. You thrust your javelin in again. You feel it make a couple of impacts.
Stupid mind
So you're no longer
control
holding
rats.
the shield. So now the shield is just on the ground and Windy's leg is attached to it.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving or staying put?
Staying put.
Windy, what do you do?
I gotta knock the end of my arrow in the hole and just shoot into it.
Okay. You also have disadvantage for like 5 different reasons.
Alright, that's 1 miss. And 2 miss.
And you start fight. It's just really awkward down here, even if you could see the hole. I mean, firing an arrow into a mouse hole. You do the best you can, but you just kind of hear the arrows clatter around in there, and you cannot recover those.
And I'm going to kind of limp my way back into the hallway.
It's like you've got one this really heavy shoe.
Yeah.
Birdie.
Yeah, I'm gonna run upstairs and be like, "What is going on?"
You see Adrex hunkered down by this mouse hole. Wendy's walking the shield away.
Killing rats.
Oh, okay. So Birdie's going to take his last thing of oil and pour it in the hole.
It's going to take you... You have to take a dash action if you want to get all the way up the stairs. You've got like 40 or 50 feet of stairs to climb up, remember.
Well, all cunning action
Okay.
dash then.
So
And
what are you
then
doing?
I'll pour my last thing of oil down the hole.
It's not down the hole, it's a mouse hole going into the wall. You splash it
Oh.
in there or throw the bottle in and hope it breaks.
And no, never mind. I'll just take. Let's see. I will. I'll take the want to create water and pour water down the hole.
And how much water can you create with that?
10 gallons.
So you put the wand in the hole and...
Yep, make 10 gallons of water right there.
Flush, flush.
Chris thinking real hard about this.
Okay. And the sounds of scurrying and swarming about, like, increase dramatically as water starts to slosh through this mouse hole. And, I mean, actually... So, you discharge the water in the hole, and you're expecting it to come sloshing back out of the hole. Because, I mean, it's an even floor here, it's an even grade. But it doesn't, which means somewhere on the other side of this wall, it's draining downward somehow.
That makes sense.
I mean, it's new information. It's perhaps interesting.
Yeah.
Raazu, what you doing?
I'm down. Grabbing Red and hauling him up the stairs.
Hey, is Red allowing this, or are we going to do an opposed check?
No, I'm allowing it.
All right.
Okay, then.
You're just disinterested at this point. Like, yeah, you can carry me up. I just don't want to walk.
It would be a lot less work to go outside and climb the mountain.
Raazu is dragging him up by the collar of his
If
shirt.
you think about this logically,
If you
Right.
use your dash
You get
action,
really
you can get up to the
emotional.
top
You
landing.
have a really strong emotional
Yeah.
attachment to the stairs, and I kind of understand that, but
So I think we can probably move to the other map now. Since we're all up on the same floor now.
Yeah, that's fine. So everybody's up here in room 24.
ah crap. Now I need to figure out exactly how many squares I actually am away from the door.
I need everybody but Windy to make an intelligence saving throw.
damn it.
Actually, just one intelligence saving throw.
Let's
And was
see.
this magic?
Birdie, you were in here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then
This
you get
is-
+3 to this. Everybody in the room gets +3 to this.
I'm going to say this is not magic.
Okay.
19.
20.
Psionics.
Looking for a 13.
Passed.
Okay. 12 points of psychic damage to everybody in the room. You can half that if you pass 13 or higher. As you see the glow in the mouse hole down here, and then your brain gets pinched. Windy, you don't get pinched at all. You're out of the room already.
That's why I left, by the way!
Then, in addition to the scurrying sounds, you hear the splashing about as well, because it's flooded in there now. Our initiative changed because I switched maps.
Yeah, it
Is
did.
anybody else doing anything else with this mouse hole?
Adrex is stabbing.
And
We'll
after
continue
Adrex-
to stab.
after that
Adrex,
brain
clear
pinch,
out.
your next few stabs, you don't feel anything else in there.
Yeah, I'm doing something.
Okay?
I'm gonna cast Gust in the mouse hole, trying to push them into the water. Get owned, rats.
Okay, you expend the blips. Or is that your cantrip?
That's my cantrip.
Okay, you throw Gust in the hole, and you hear some splattering against the back wall. But eventually the sounds
Got
of swarming cease, and you're left with the quiet of the room again.
kill some rats.
You killed a couple.
I want to kill more.
We'll have to do that next week.
Oh,
Yep,
we're done?
that's your contemplation for this week. How do you wage war against a mouse hole? All right, I'm
I
gonna
was
go ahead
Adrex
and
showed you.
draw a
I was-
poll up.
I was
So-
thinking about it real hard. How to wait.
We ended the session right where we started.
We have nothing to show for it.
I have a shield.
Well, actually, we do have something to show for it. Adrex can now play the piano.
Yeah, that's true.
We cost him a charisma point.
Yeah.
What do you have against charisma?
I use it. It's kind of necessary.
There's your straw poll for this week. All of my lovely hipsters. I'm gonna go dark for a second while I tally up some XP. I am keeping track of your progress on the rats. I'm sure they won't be back though. I'm sure you've dealt with them.
Yeah, I'm sure
Yeah.
this is. Yeah.
Yeah.
That problem's pretty much dealt with. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys think about where you want to assign some blips, and I'll be back in just a few minutes.
So, who furthered the party's goals today?
I made sure everybody was clean.
Why do you always give anti-reasons that we should vote for you?
I don't know.
I think that Wendy was pumping Bronzel for information regarding like all of this drow shit that we've been. I think that was helpful.
I actually think Red did a pretty good job of that as well when he was trying to kind of like figure out exactly what the situation is with him.
I'll take it.
Okay. Then who was the most creative today?
I mean, I think it was actually probably throwing the create water behind the mouse hole.
Yeah, no, that was
Yeah,
good.
I did
that was
like that.
that was good, Birdie. You did a good.
A single good.
Who
It
was a
was the
badass
most
today?
creative.
That was a pretty awesome backflip.
It's true.
On the other hand, I thought it was pretty rad how. Come on, guys, help me out with this.
Raazu went toe to toe with the demon monster.
How Raazu went toe to toe with the demon guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then who was intangible today?
Adrex got me with that shield real good.
Yeah, I think Adrian's turn was a lot better than Birdie's. Sorry, not for nothing, but
I mean, to be fair, I shot you in the back.
yeah, that's why I'm not inclined to vote for you.
I mean, you were the one stupidly standing there with a torch, so.
You were the
I
one
did-
stupidly standing there with a back.
I like how I'm being accused of being stupid here.
You're immensely shootable back. Guys, I think I'm the only one in the party who's hit level 7. Stop awarding me blips.
5th edition is weird because the way encounter math works, sometimes you get a lot of experience for the little encounters and no experience for the more dangerous ones.
Mm.
Life is strange. All right, let's go ahead and
Yep.
award some blips here.
I like that game.
Yeah, I like the blip game.
Raazu,
Hey,
you want to make any cases?
when my anger is roused, I have trouble thinking straight, and I fear I might do. Raazu has twice today almost pulled the whip on our own party members again.
Should we award the blip for almost?
Is that to Raazu or is that to?
I'm asking you.
Yeah.
Is it part of the fury aspect to stay your hand, or is the part of the fury aspect to give in to the temptation? Because I don't blame
Yeah, I think
you.
it.
I think, Birdie definitely earned it.
Yeah, I think actually giving in to the temptation would be more the thing. So yeah, I'll go ahead and back on that.
Does it temper it at all? Because Raazu literally knows the spell that happened.
Yeah, that's part of what it was as well. Is she literally knows what happened to these guys, and
Okay. Anything else you want to make a case for?
sword arm is only the beginning of the greater world, but it's a necessary first step. She did stand against those bastards, that demon monster thingy, toe to toe, despite being severely injured.
And how is the world a better place without that thing in it? Or to kind of phrase it another way, what's the difference between that dragon man and the 2 dragon mans that you travel around with everywhere?
Barring unforeseen circumstances like a dominate person spell,
Thank you for that
they didn't try to
qualifier.
stab. They didn't try to They don't try to stab me.
Okay. Wendy, you want to make any cases?
Yeah, I got a couple.
Okay.
I got learning new things is never wasted. Wendy's arguments about the knowledge of magic and the uses to which it could be placed.
Okay.
And also, wait, how does that work? Attacking a hot door with my talons and then getting owned by a horrible magic spell and slashing myself.
So, what does Wendy feel that she learned specifically about this magic drow goddess?
In particular, we learned from Bronzel about that, hey, this goddess is kind of starting to expand. And from that, we can kind of extrapolate that seems to be happening a lot of places.
Mm-hmm.
And second of which is the fact that kind of it's interesting that this goddess can get something both from us, killing this human in here that's alive, but also just something that's already dead that we have nothing to do with.
So, is Wendy entertaining this offer to drag these guys up here and spill their blood on the altar?
Not the living people. If the goddess had seemed reasonable about, hey, just kill this dead person, Wendy would have been like, yeah, or whatever. That's fine.
Adrex, what do you
Dead
got for me?
body.
I mean, he was dominated, and he wasted no opportunity to show Wendy his awesome swords.
So you're claiming you're energetic?
Yeah.
Does Adrex find satisfaction in combat, even in situations where he's forced to fight his friends through magical compulsion?
I think he has to. I think that's just Adrex.
Okay, that tells us something about Adrex.
I think it's fitting with his aspect.
Okay,
it's always 110%.
always.
Even when he's dominated, it's
even when it's bad.
yo, check out this cool Kopesh. Flack. Oh, you're grappled now, bitch. What up?
Birdie,
Yeah.
I still have your alignment. point. You're not done.
Maybe I'm not done. Have you
Okay.
ever thought of that?
It sounds like you're stalling for time.
It might be, but I don't think you would know.
I don't know. He's known you a long time.
Just say things really slowly, as though you weren't walking back across the room to get to Tabletop Simulator. That's generally my idea.
Flaws. That sounds like a. Never mind. I can't think of anything.
Okay,
It's alright.
Birdie, I still have your alignment blank. Do we know it yet? What it means to Birdie to be neutral, true neutral?
I have an idea. Values his tribe, but will not heed their request necessarily. I think that's pretty. That's pretty indicative of basically what I've been doing.
Okay, so how do you want me to word that on the sheet here?
Values his tribe. Like, I got it off of I was reading through like a website, and it was like true neutral, and I was like, oh yeah, that's basically what I've been doing.
Okay.
Values his tribe, but will not heed their requests necessarily.
Birdie'sAspects.com.
The most like chaotic Birdie can get is like that's the most individualistic it's possible for Birdie to get.
Okay. Do you want to make a case for any of your blips this week?
No.
Okay. And Red, would you like to make a case for anything this week?
Okay, so last week I had a really good week, and I also spent a ton of blips, and I have 2 things written down that I remember. So I'm going to make the case, and I'll leave it up to you.
Okay.
For my flaw of it's often best to just do what needs to be done. Explaining it to the others would be a waste of time for investigating those alcoves with the zombies in them that got red trapped. And then for his alignment, neutral good, survival requires the greatest good for the greatest number of getting the rest of the group to help the Wemmick priest back to the rest of the humans from the torture chamber.
I would like to point out, I think Red has triggered the most traps.
I've also disarmed the most traps.
It doesn't count if you disarm them with your face.
I've only face tanked like 2 traps.
Such is the eternal struggle.
But that's it. You don't have to. Again, I was just saying. Last week, I think I had a really good week. I also think I burned a ton of blips. So, whatever you think is fair.
All right, I'll let those slide.
And that's all I've got.
This is your Christmas present, though.
Sweet. Still got my birthday.
We give we give 1 blip for being creative. Who had the most creative solution to a problem this week?
That was Birdie for giving the mouse hole the flush.
And 1 blip for the assist, who furthered the party's goals.
I think we decided on Red for that because I think both he and Wendy like pumped Bronsel for information, but Red I think got further with it. I think is what we decided.
We give 1 blip for being a badass this week.
That was Raazu for
Going toe to toe with the dragon.
with the demon monster dragon.
All right, but Wendy did that awesome backflip.
I brought that up
This
immediately.
has been brought up, yes.
Okay.
Listen, nobody here is saying the backflip wasn't awesome. We all agree.
We give 1 blip for intangibles.
And we gave that to Adrex for wonderful domination role playing.
I like playing with a group that appreciates some good domination role playing.
I think my favorite domination role playing, even though it's the opposite of what Brick generally tends to like, which is us just going along with it, was when Mahogany was given the order, stop anyone through any means necessary from coming down the stairs. So he said, hey guys, there's someone waiting at the bottom of the stairs with a sword, don't come down.
Oh, look at this fool patting himself on the back. That's
Oh,
nice.
I loved that. I've told that story to like 6 people.
All right, let's give some XP here. Blips are still worth...
Oh, I think Nodal went up to 7.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I've been 7 for a while.
Okay. blips are
I
worth-
haven't actually applied the like benefits because generally we don't do that mid-adventure.
You can. Go ahead and level up as soon as you have the XP for it,
Okay.
if you want. Blips
Yeah,
are
then I'm 7.
They're worth 366 each. Everybody's going to take 90 experience for fighting off all the roachlings.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody's going to take 580 experience for fighting the 1 Abishai. I gotta say, I'm a lot more impressed with the stat blocks I came up for Abishai in the last campaign than what they gave me in Mordenkainen's. A
Oh,
little
yeah?
underwhelmed.
Which
Might
was
have
the
to use
Abishai?
it was the
dragon.
the dragon fiend, the dragon devil.
Okay.
I feel like Abishai have never really been a threat aside from a cascade.
Well, there are different types of them, and this was just
Yeah.
they're not meant to fight alone, but this one just happened to be kept prisoner in that room.
Okay.
I'm not awarding any experience yet for rats because I feel like the rats are not yet
I want them
completely
dead.
dealt with.
Like, I feel kind of gypped. They asked us to leave. Those rats clearly are what asked us to leave them alone. We did, and then they still attacked us. I am
Yeah.
taking. I am. What I am taking from the lesson I'm taking from this is we just kill everything, and after the fact we sort it out. Even
now
if they
you're
ask,
getting the hang of it.
So let me just run down the blips, make sure everybody's on the
Welcome
same
to
page. Raazu,
Hey.
your Bond and the Badass, so that's 2 for you. Wendy has her Ideal and her Flaw, that's 2 for her.
Uh-huh.
Adrex has Energetic and Intangibles and Straw Pull, so that's 3 for Adrex.
nice.
Birdie has Creative, so that's 1 for Birdie. Red has Alignment, Flaw, and Assist, so that's 3 for Red.
Okay, but monastic tradition redirection. Use the forces that already exist to create your desired outcome. Wendy used the force of gravity to do a sick backflip.
Yeah, but you should have made that case when I first asked you. Now it's too late.
Ah, shit.
Look, dude, the numbers are already in the spreadsheet. I can't untype them.
Ah, damn it.
How much are both worth? 3 something.
66.
366.
Spending all my blips to not get XP because I can't ever roll dice. It fucking sucks.
That's a great song, but it does not scan well with what you played on the piano.
Yeah, I know.
Which was to the tune of Suicide is Painless.